Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of 30 and Still Gaming. On today's show, we're going to be talking about Planet Coaster 2. I created this thing the other day. It was offline, but I want to let you guys know it's a little burger joint I created. It's called Captain's Catch and Grill. I really enjoy this. Is my first build inside of Planet Coaster 2, and I thought, why not show it off to you guys? I'll put the link in the description down below and the code. So if you're on Planet Coaster 2, you want to give it a download and check it out, you're more than welcome to. It's got two burger places, two drink places, and then it also has a restroom, two restrooms inside with a generator, power distributor, and generator in the back as well. I put some picnic tables out front. Try to decorate as much as possible. Love to hear your feedback and see what you guys think about this. This is my first build inside of this. But this video is not about this at all. It's about a entrance that I want to create. It is a Viking entrance. I thought it would be cool. I started it before I started hitting the record button here. So it's a little bit already built. And I'll show you that in a second. So here's the why. You see it in the background there. But yeah, this is Captain's Catch and Grill. So if you want to go download it, go give it a like or subscribe. And while you're subscribing to that, make sure you hit the subscribe button down below if you'd like to see more videos like this. All right, so let's go on over. We were having a little bit of issues here. I was trying to make a ticket booth. These are information booths that I'm going to use as like ticket booths out front. I've already created the main building. Nothing too complicated here. I was having issues, separating that ticket booth from the regular building when I was trying to do stuff. So I had to duplicate it and then break it down so I could move it separately. Again, I'm brand new to Planet Coaster 2, so I just trying to get used to the controls and whatnot. I bought it on the console first, my son, so he could play it, and then I was like, you know what, I can't deal with this, so I'm going to buy it. So I bought it for a second time over on Steam, so that's what you're seeing now. So yeah, so this is the ticket booth off the side, and a tip here for you guys, if you ever want to put a roof on something, make sure it's straight first, and then put the roof on, and then turn, because I learned the hard way. So you got to put it straight, then put the roof on it. For some reason, it would not attach or connect. I was having a little bit of issues. It wasn't straight, so I lined it up with a path to square it up. Got rid of the path, and then put it in place, and there you go. I still would work on it. Like, if you're going to do separate buildings and then combine them, work on them separately, but also while they're straight. You'll see later when I'm adding the lights and lamps, I'm having a little bit of issue. Here I wanted to make a tower. I wanted to make something really stick out for the entranceway. When you're sitting back, you're coming off the bus, you're looking at the entranceway, you're like, oh, what is that? So I was thinking about putting some sort of windmill up on top, and I really like all the different aspects of this, what you can do in this game as far as shrinking and making it bigger and smaller and whatnot. So I didn't know which one to use. I kind of like the red one. The white one, didn't know if I wanted to put more on top of two or not. I was doing this live. Chat was telling me. Underneath, I was putting some lamps or lanterns, or I don't know what your cauldrons of fire, and just trying to square everything off, and then putting some lamps and light posts up here. I really like these lights, and I put the little hanging ones on, and then just kind of duplicated and moved them over, and it was real simple. If anything's going too fast for you here, obviously this is sped up because it was 3 hours of me building this across live stream, so I cut out the fat and whatnot. You can always pause, see what you like, or just go download it and check it out for yourself. So as you can see, I was having a lot of problems with these lights and whatnot on the side building because it was crooked. And then I wanted to work on the building. I wanted to put some sort of head thing to make it look more Viking-ish. It's very, very simplistic right now, the building looks. I'm trying to add as much things as possible. We're going to make it bigger. Put it on both sides, give it that Viking little theme here. I don't want it to overstate itself, you know what I mean? I just want a little bit in the background. I got some concrete or brick walls. Put some decorations on here, resizing everything. A little bit. The more decorations you do, the better. I don't know why the ground got raised up there. So I love that you put the boxes. Just something to give it a little bit more decoration or whatnot. Put some apples inside the crates. Love the attention to detail that they've put into this game. Planet Coaster 1 was like this as well, but I just, the attention to detail and what you can do in this game is amazing. So now I'm trying to make a little centerpiece here I didn't know what to do with the roads. I kept having problems by going into the ground and up on top of the ground, the suspension and all this other stuff. As you can tell, I was having massive issues. Again, this is only my second build inside. I haven't even done any parks yet inside of Planet Coaster 2. I built the burger joint, and now I'm building the entranceway. And then I decided by the end of this video that I was going to, or the end of this stream, that I was going to make a Viking park. And you'll see what the name of it is at the end of this when we label it. So I was looking for a centerpiece, trying to make this centerpiece here, put it on top of rocks. I was like, all right, let me make it seem like it's a little bit, something, let me come in like a fountain or something like that. So I was trying to figure it out. I was like, all right, well, let me put the pathways down. I didn't understand how to use the pathways. I didn't like the way it was did. Lots of experimenting here and left and right. And then I was like, you know what? I'm just going to make it where it's nice and flat. And I'm just going to put concrete everywhere. And I'll work around it and build flower beds and whatnot. So that's what I did here, as you can see. And then I started going back, adjusting, deleting a little bit, making a courtyard, centering it up there, and then deleting, and then making more across the board. Now, adding floral, this brings in a lot to any project, so make sure you use a lot of bushes and flowers and vines. And if it looks too overcrowded, well, it's okay. It's okay. You don't do anything uniformed either. Just put it there, fill up the gaps. I didn't make it too symmetric, but I did, make it look some sort of, add the rest of the stuff. Give it some, boom. Look at the two trees, shrink that tree down. Now, all of a sudden, now we have something nice. Okay. Now, as you can tell, I needed to build some benches. I didn't add the lamp posts and stuff. If you download this, you'll see that I added lamp posts and whatnot. Just adding more decorations for people when they come through the gates. Again, when you move something, make sure it's straight before you want to try to add stuff. It's really hard to add stuff when it's diagonal or not snug up against each other. Once you have the thing made, you can just move it. And it's much easier once you have everything made when it's centered, not... over here, just adding more decorations to make it look like it's, lived in, kind of themed, thematic-wise. We're going to add some walkway here. I don't want straight lines. I want to try to get it where it's nice and rounded and whatnot. I don't like straight lines. Straight lines are cool, but at the same time, it doesn't look natural. Now you add the floral. The floral that we're adding adds lots of bushes, more bushes on top of bushes, structural bushes, fill bushes, and then we also go back and add it with a bunch more flowers. And as you can tell, it really brings in a lot with just adding a couple of trees, right? And then boom, all of a sudden now you have something. Add some rocks, add some floral, and we have it all good. Did it on both sides. And then I wanted to do a little bit more. I didn't really like I wanted to put the hand-planted trees there, add a wall on the other side, add some more decorations on this wall, add some, potato sacks and wheat grain, some bushes, make it look, like a theme park. They have a lot of stuff just hanging around. Then I went back with the trim. This is going to make a huge difference for the Viking theme, but we're putting trim across the whole board. I was wondering if I should put it across the round tower, but I just left it as is. Put another one up on top. Give it that nice little Viking theme to add into with the heads are that I put up earlier. Did the back end, and on the back end here, we also want to put like a little door. Maybe that's where the people go in to do the ticket booth or whatnot. Maybe it's a facility for the employees to go into. Then I went on the back side, did some more lamps, and then we're all pretty much set here. Put some doors in the back there. I was looking for some sort of gate, but I was like, you know what? Let's just put some windows in here, and that'll do that. Just when the people walk through, and then start putting the bushes and the trees on the other side, and there you go. It comes together real fast. I know the time-lapse is probably too fast, but this is what we did for this first video. If you like it, hit that like down below. If you don't like it, let me know in the comment section down below as well. I want to make videos that you guys would like to watch a little bit all the way through. You can also download this as well. as the other one that I did on our look for 30 NSG over on Planet Coaster 2. Now I was trying to look for some sort of signature thing. It's like, you know what? I'm gonna build Thor's hammer. Because while I was online with chat, they were like, why don't you make something Thor? I was like, you know what? Let's make Thor's hammer. So I found these metal tin things. I started putting them together to make the top of the hammer. Large pillar to make the bottom of the handle for the hammer. And I thought this was pretty cool. It didn't look big enough, so then I made it a little bit bigger, a little bit higher. I don't know, proportion-wise, it looked okay for me. And there you go. Imagination. I love it. Put that on the roof. And then we start putting the letters here of our park. And we've taken some names in the park. We had a bunch of different ones that we thought of. But we came to one called the 9 Realms. So the 9 Realms is going to be this park's name, and you're more than welcome to use that as if you wish. There's no copyright pending or patent pending or anything like that. And then we're just putting it, the 9 Realms. Now, I'm messing around with this. Now, obviously, I don't know if I should hook it up and make the structures holding up the letters or just put it up against it. But I was just trying to figure out what letters to use. Hopefully they add some more letters in what you can use, because this is a little bit more cartoony, which is fine. But yeah, the 9 Realms. And I think this looks pretty good. We made the realms pretty big. We used all capital letters for realms. Moved the letters down a little bit to snug it up, give it a little bit more tighter feel. And then once you see I color the letters yellow, give it a little bit of difference. And I think it looks good. I'm not super ecstatic about it, but that's what it is. You guys can always change the build if you download it and do whatever you want. But yeah, the 9 Realms, I'm liking it. I like the hammer. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. What do you think I should do better? If you like it, let me know what you like, what you don't like, what I can do better. We also added lampposts after the fact, and we also added a bunch of trees after the fact. So go check it out. Hit that download button. I appreciate it. Make sure you guys share, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one.